Hey, and welcome to this Victory and Glory Napoleon gameplay video. If you love the Napoleonic era, then don't miss a minute of what's coming up. Well, hello and welcome. Welcome to Victory and Glory Napoleon. Well, those of you who've been following along know that we are right at the edge of a major battle for Vienna. The situation is rather I guess it's about as good as it gets for the French, but it is difficult. The Austrians are at war with us, and let's see, Prussia is neutral, Russia's neutral, Spain's neutral. Prussia's within reach in a few months. Germany is the neutral region's not happy. Italy is not particularly happy. But in our last video, we defeated a British army in Milan, and we are now ready to march this French army under Devoe into Bavaria and then force march this army under Napoleon against against this army under Charles. Now this is going to be a slaughter. He has very good troops, excellent troops there. Lots of artillery, good cavalry, and lots of it. It's going to be a slaughter. It's going to be a bloodbath. But, hey, nobody said this was going to be easy. And with the cards we have available, which include Napoleon's Genius, good defensive terrain, and Corps d'Armée, we can try to swing this as much in our favor as possible. I don't doubt that we can win the battle. I wonder if we will be in shape to continue the war after the battle. So there's not much left to do but go ahead and get into it. But before we do, hey, if you've been following along all this time and you have not subscribed, hit that subscribe button and the bell notification so you'll know when I post another video. Like and share. Like is easy. There's a little bell, click or thumbs up. Click the like, that helps the channel a lot. And let me know what you think of this. Okay, quick review then. We've already looked at diplomatic status. We had a significant advantage. It's being eaten away every turn, primarily by this continued Portuguese independence. We need to watch out. This is where I begin to wonder, just again, how the French win. It really feels, I think I've said this in several videos, it feels like a Napoleonic roguelike. Anyway, let's a quick look at other cards. We are also in position, or close to being in position, to create the Kingdom of Northern Italy, which we need to do while we are at war with the Austrians. So, depending on what this, oh Lord, I hate that. Depending on what this army under Ferdinand, which is quite honestly a big doofus army, depending on what they do as a result of this battle, then we will be able to send some troops to the Papal States and move into Venice, leave some behind in Milan. I think we could do all that, right? Yeah, we have two generals. Yeah, we could leave somebody here, move the main army here, and send Saint-Cyr to the Papal States and create the Kingdom of Northern Italy. But that depends on how this breaks. Fortunately, we're not at war with anybody else, and no time soon can anybody else be at war with us. So there's just not much left to do except a quick review. We can't do this because the Germans are so pissed at us. These are worthless cards, in my opinion. Just maybe I don't understand. Maybe I don't understand how the game's supposed to work, but I can never find a good reason to do that. That's very good if we can take Tyrol. We're going to use this as a battle card. We're going to use this as a battle card. Probably use this as a battle card. And we're going to use that. So we're going to burn through some cards this round because the Empire is certainly threatened by a resurgent Austria. And if they are not forced into neutrality before the Prussians or the Russians decide to rejoin, well, that'll be all she wrote. So we have 4 activations remaining. I think the proper way to play this is to move Devo to Bavaria to play a force march on Napoleon, and then we have a choice. Do we attack this army, which we will take apart, but we will suffer casualties? Or do we hit Vienna? And I think Vienna is clearly the only choice, if for no other reason, that we go here, we get beat up, and he strikes at this army in Bavaria. We will lose lots of guys before it's all said and done. We cut this guy's throat. Well, if he retreats to there, but let's not borrow trouble we don't have yet. Let's go ahead and advance Napoleon into Bavaria. Oh yeah, I got to select the army. Select the army and advance into Bavaria. And deep breath. Here we go. They play good defensive terrain. Go figure. Whoa, did they get some good terrain or what? Wow. Well, I think we will do the same. Hopefully getting, before we do that, let's see how he's deployed. Lousy artillery, wonderful artillery. Woof, look at that. Wow. Wow. And in good terrain. Wow. And he's weakest on his right. So once again, we're going to have to refuse our right and attack on the left, and we'll have to pin this no matter how brutal. I mean, look at this. Oh my God. It's going to be a meat grinder there. An absolute meat grinder. Wow. Well, I'm tempted. We have Napoleon's genius. And we have an artillery superiority, even though maybe not quite as many batteries. They are better. 1, 2, 3, 4. That should be all of them. 4. Refusing the center is not an attack on the wings is, maybe I should put it that way. An attack on the wings while refusing the center is not workable. He'll be able to feed troops into the center and to the left or to the right as he sees fit. A battle card now playing good defensive terrain might put something, if it throws something down on the right, that'd be wonderful. How many of those do we have? We have 2 of them. Otherwise, it's just useless terrain. He got incredibly good. Incredibly good. He got all of these into just, oh. No, I'm disturbed. I'm greatly, greatly disturbed. Well, not much for it. Let's see. We are going to need to, well, before we do that, let's see what we get. Well, that's good for cavalry. Okay. He got a killer result. We got meh. We got meh. But you know what? That makes our cavalry on that flank substantial if he decides to attack. Shoot. I am thinking it is grand battery time. Although it would be very tempting to do a mass cavalry charge. That would give us 2 units. That would be +2. We'd have 2 +6 cavalry. And we've got 3 4s and a 2 and a 3. We could mass cavalry on the left and really try to work them over with 6 cavalry. All right, the way to think about this is that the Grand Battery is a one-shot thing. The mass cavalry charge, or for that matter, flank attack by infantry, and I'm not sure about the skirmishers. No, that's a free attack. So the flank attack or the mass cavalry charge gives you 2 units that, as long as they survive, are just killer. And that just might be the ticket here. And it would look something like this, I think. As much as I'd prefer not to, I think we're going to have to put a really good... Lord, this is deadly. Lord, this is bad. I am just not happy. Not happy with this setup. Oops. And that's not right. We need... He put no cavalry in this. Why did he put no cavalry there? Huh. That's interesting. We have, well, how many heavy cavalry do we have? 1, 2, 3. Put a heavy cavalry there. Put a heavy cavalry there. We could put another heavy cavalry there. We can. Do we have any promoted infantry? I don't think we do. We do have guard artillery, and we could put... We've got 2 guard infantry. I really don't want to throw them into the meat grinder. We put the skirmishers over here, and I guess that gives us a setup. Then we choose mass cavalry charge. These become 6s, and we open the battle by trying to run off his cavalry and his artillery, which he can feed back in. He could feed them back in, but that certainly would light him up to start with. Approaching the center is going to be a meat grinder. We are going to be feeding that. It's going to tear us up. Grand Battery would give us free shots, and yeah, that could be fun, but I think we're going to go for mass cavalry charge. And I don't know which ones are going to get it. We'll just have to rearrange depending on how things fall. Good guesses. Well, the other card we can play is Corps d'Armée. We need to select this army, and we need to move 5 units. Reinforcing artillery, we're going to need... And now I'm beginning to think maybe I should have gone with the... Maybe we should have gone with the Grand Battery. I think we're going to lose infantry at a ferocious rate. We're going to need to have... I think... Well, yeah, I say that, but I'm gonna hate... I'll hate myself if I run out of cavalry. Let's accept it. And now the other thing is we've got an advantage over Charles, but it's not nearly. I think that'll be a +2. It's going to be... he gets first shot. That was disturbing. And off we go. +6. +2. Oh, well, we're off to grand start. All right. And he feeds guys into the line. Move forward. Move forward. We may not have a grand battery, but we do have an artillery advantage here. -1, -2, 0, and 0. Wow. Well, that's not so hot. But that was nice. That's eating up his... Here we go. All right, and well, wasn't that exciting? We're not, as I think about this, we are not going to approach these guys early. Yeah, they can feed guys to the right, to the left, but that's just a meat grinder, and it tells me I probably should have slapped another artillery unit in there, and then I could pin them as we grind over here. We just have to live with what we got. 0, 0, +2. And if I can get it to work, okay, we fire here and disrupt them. And I say I'm not going to attack here. I don't know. How many activations do you have left? 6. And I have 5. I'll need to use at least 1 to feed some reserves into my left. Is shot. A good thing I did. A very good thing I did. And that leaves us with being very leery of approaching these guys. And I think at that point I'm going to pass the initiative since he can't hurt me anymore here. He has to advance out of here to hurt me. I think it's time to pass the initiative. And we do it again. And you know what? I say that. We're going to feed this flank. I'm not. What am I thinking? What am I thinking? Yeah, okay. Well, next round. Thank you. Oh, I'm not happy about that. And we get the first attack. Well, here we go again. +5. I think the first thing we should do is move infantry in to give us some support. Yes, that worked. +6, +2. And once again, artillery is blatant in its refusal to be affected by my attack. That's just depressing. Yeah, things did not go well on the left. Did not go well at all. -1. It's going to continue to be -3. Wow, just he's disrupted. Yeah, 0, 2. I think the thing to do is come here and take that just on the off chance we could get somewhere with it. That was nice. Oh, much luck to us. Much luck to us. We're going to get torn up over here. We're going to get just beat to hell and gone. Probably should feed. I don't have much in the way of artillery reserves. I'm going to have to hold off on that until I know absolutely where I need it. But I think, oh, my heavy cavalry, medium cavalry there, and have plenty of infantry. We'll stack that. He's got all those activations, but unless he advances here, he's not going to be able to use many of them. And routing that artillery there made a world of difference. Half tempted to attack with my cavalry, but once they're out there, they don't come back. And pass initiative. Pass initiative. We've been very fortunate so far. That just, good fortune just ended. Fill in. I should have sent, well, I should have put these guys in the line. I'm playing at less than optimal tactics here. Well, I don't dare try to pull a router back. I need every bit of Napoleon's genius as I can get to keep the advantage here. Once again, we push on the flank. All right, that was helpful. +3, 0, 0. Now the question becomes, do I attack the infantry there to really set us up for attacks, or do I try to run his cavalry off? He's got cavalry to replace him with, but not as good. They just didn't care. Oh man, this is depressing. That was just not exciting. Gets first shot there. Return fire. And we go back to work on his artillery down here. And here comes the meat grinder. I'm being very conservative here. I've got to preserve this army. If I can force these guys to retreat, that's at least as good as destroying them. I got 4 activations left and nothing to do. We pass initiative. Yeah, I do. He's grinding us up over here. Just grinding us up. All right, use the initiative to fill in there. Pass again. Pass again. That terrain card was devastating. Absolutely devastating. Okay, well, we're back to the same old thing. I'm glad he stayed disrupted here. We may have some success here. Charge. Man, they've got the meanest artillery in the world. This is depressing. +3, +4. All right, at least they're disrupted. I was really hoping for some luck there. We just got nothing out of that. We got nothing. I'll take that. And he starts the meat grinder again over here. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Now, he doesn't have artillery on this flank now. Well, he does, but it's not as impressive. Do I advance now and engage on the right and really press my luck, or do I continue to play conservatively, giving him less chance of... I've got to preserve this army. I've got to preserve this army. Let's all right, do that. We've got 4 activations left. We pass initiative. Pass again. He is tearing us up. Pass again. Oh my God, guard artillery. Well, I don't think I could get any worse than that. I didn't think it could, but it just did. I am absolutely astounded. Absolutely astounded. All right, we must push them forward. We must put him in reserve and got to go forward. That's depressing, but we've got to do it. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. He's getting shots across the world. Well, it's about time you had some luck there, don't you think? All right. And without artillery on the left, I am not a happy man. Not a happy man. Well, 0, 2, just pound this. Here we go again. And, well, we got that luck. That was good for us. All right, this is not turning. This shows you what the later game is like. Their armies get better. And they recovered better than we did. How about that for sweet, huh? +2, -1. Well, finally, a bit of luck. 0, 0. Force him in the square. Shoot there. Shoot there. Well, that wasn't exciting, but I'll take it. This is just pathetic here. They rout. And he's got me hurt. This attack has disrupted something fierce. -2. Really, I'm beginning to think I should press on the right. And that won't. I'm not sure I see an advantage. Pressing in the center might provide some advantage, but not on the right. Shoot. Fill in there. This is turning into a meat grinder, which is to his advantage strategically. Yeah, we are losing far too much infantry. All right, does he stand or does he retreat? He stands. Back to the next round. Very good. Very good. Move infantry artillery in. He gets first shot. We gotta break up support here. moves in the square. Fills in behind. And that was a good round on the left. Over here. Hang on, boys. Hang on. Oh, thank goodness we're not in square anymore. Well, that was nice. I'll take that. I'll take that. Push the guard in. We got lucky. We got lucky. He's retreated. All right, let's take a look. Pursuit may not be bright. Oh. Oh. It would be nice to try to chop his army up. It would be very nice. But we're going to take some serious hits in pursuit. He's got really good screening cavalry. And I think, as much as I hate it, we're going to decline pursuit. That was far too expensive, but it was a win. And he retreated to Tyrol. That's, oh good, Irish revolt. Really? 4 French-controlled Irish militia units, 1 French regular infantry was placed in Ireland. And I get a political point? Really? Really? You know what? I can't pass on that. We got to do it. Well, it's my generic against his generic and a bunch of really god-awful units. We're going to start fighting. Oh, that's right. I've got to make the line. I'm not thinking. Irish revolt, Irish revolt. I could actually play a battle card. I don't think so. Bang. Well, that was nice. No kidding. We actually won that fight. We lost a generic unit, a generic leader, not the generic leader. Okay, your glory knows no bounds. And we got a political point? I could have swore it said we did. Maybe I misread that. Maybe Great Britain got a political point. Oh well. Well, there's a revolt in Ireland. Good luck with that. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't think about this. I could do a minor nation joins the empire, but I think that would be stupid. I think that would be bloody stupid. Okay, well, we have Napoleon's army has been beaten down. That army is threatened. He's going to build quite the army there and come back at me. I don't know what to tell you. I say, hey, I sure enjoyed this, and I'll see you next time. We'll find out what happens. Hey, thanks for watching. If you click on that picture of Very Young Waz, you'll be subscribed so you'll never miss another video. Then click on that bell notification button, and please share and comment. See you again soon.